Nighty night, Hirumi Miharu. I have a very calming voice. Nighty night. Have a good sleep.
Attention, Harumi Maharu. Have a good sleep.
Greetings, citizens of Tetris. It is your old pal Van Dweller back with more classic Tetris Monthly Masters event for February 2026. And what we have got for you right now is Tetris. Travis has redeemed the no tickling the controller voice this stream. Oh man, what the heck? I was gonna do the whole thing in the tickling the controller voice. All right, let me quickly cut stream, and then, it'll be a new stream. So it'll be like, actually, technically, it's a new stream. I would love to do that, but no, let us proceed and do a Tetris for you today. We've got a round of 16 bracket. It's blue and purple, and it's gonna play down to one player. So 3 of these players will be out, 1 will be in. Meme and Dog and Dengler and SV, they will play down to one player. Now all of these, like every combination of these 4 players could be a finals. This bracket itself could be a semifinals, but we're getting to it in the top 16. So very, very interesting how this all kind of shook out in the blue and purple brackets. So yeah, let us find out what's going to happen. First, let's show you where our top 8 is at. So yeah, the winner of this whole thing will play against Blue Scooty in the semifinals. So any way that shakes out, it's going to be a banger of a match. And then after that, we'll just have to do one more match to get to our full, fully filled out semifinals. That'll be at some point Pixelandy and Dan V, hopefully this week. I hope, please. That would be great. Because it is, it's February 30th, so it's probably time to wrap this whole thing up. Okay, let's take a look at the rules. The rules say that this is a 32-player single elimination flat bracket tournament based on the 1989 version of Tetris released by Nintendo for the Nintendo Entertainment System on NTSC consoles. Players can play an emulator or console so long as the game mechanics and appearance and statistics are unmodified. They can use any controller as long as no big buttons or turbo functions use, whether electronic or mechanical, biological turbo. The first player 3 minutes is the winner of the match. So that means it's a best of 5. Level 18 starts all the way through level 39. Super kill screen, uncapped score. Same piece sets re-rolled in between each game of the match. Players should not receive any advice while they are playing a game. In between games, sure. In a game, no. Do not pause while you are playing a game. So if you do experience tech issues like OBS crashing, or your computer slowing down, or your internet flickers on and off, or your capture has issues, or your camera has issues, or you collapse, just keep playing. I will sort it out. Okay, I will sort it out. All right, and the winner gets absolutely something. That is a share in a prize pool, which stands right now at $2,006.78. 200678 is where we're at. So we have reached our top 8 incentive. Thank you so much to those of you who contributed to that prize pool. Really, really appreciate your very generous support. So now we can pay our top 8. That is amazing. But we are not done. So if you do want to contribute to the prize pool, you can do it. Use that Matcherino command while you're watching live on Twitch or on YouTube. That'll bring up some links. One for the Masters event and one for Stupid Tetris Monthly. And actually, that Stupid Tetris Monthly one could use a little help. That has not reached its goal yet, and it's February 30th. So if you're an STM fan in particular and you want to go over and support that one, it would be good to do that. But yeah, thank you. Okay, click on the link that you want to go to. It'll take you to the landing page for this tournament with our prize pool partner, Matcherino. Look at the top right-hand corner of the screen. You'll find a button that says log in. Click on that to log in, and you can log in with your existing Twitch or YouTube or Discord account. Don't need to make a separate Matcherino account. Once you're in, look on the right side of the screen. You see a button. It says contribute. It's the color of mustard. And click on it and go from there. You can figure it out. You're very smart people because you're fans of Classic Tetris Monthly. Only the best people get to watch this, which includes all of you. So anyway, that's how to support the players. To support the channel, well, there is another thing you can do. You can go to patreon.com/monthly Tetris, make an ongoing pledge of support to keep this channel going, just like the people on this slide have done. Big shout out to Scott Gray, Jay in the Window, K9 watching Tetris, Techners, Madelsberger, N-Dog, Mr. Brain, Corporal 381, Junior, Troy, Dan, Kim M, CatKit91, Javan T, Jason, Sunny, and Mila Tempest, and everybody else in the slide. Thank you so very much for keeping this channel going. Really, really appreciate the support. If you want to support us, that's one way to do it. There are other ways. Use the support command. That'll bring up some links, including a couple of ways to make a recurring pledge without using Patreon if you're not a fan of that. You can go to Streamlabs or PayPal and make a recurring contribution. There's also some ways to make a one-time contribution in that link. And then if you're on YouTube, you got super chats and stickers. You can become a member of the channel by clicking the join button just below the video player. You can also gift memberships to the channel. Over on Twitch, you got bits. You can subscribe to the channel. You can gift subscriptions to the channel, and if you're an Amazon Prime member, you get an Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime gaming subscription to grant to the streamer of your choice on a monthly basis. But it is use it or lose it. You cannot save or stack them, and we don't want you to lose it, so use it on us. Okay? Good? We figured it out? We're all good? We're good. We're going to flop on over to our game scene. We're going to line up our camp. Well, we'll just keep it like this. What do you think? This looks good. Keep it like that. Okay, we'll go ahead and get all these sorted out. Boop-a-da-boop. Here, we'll put Meme over here. Meme's so good, she doesn't even have to look at her pieces. Amazing. And then this individual over on the right side, we'll get him sorted out. And then we'll feel good. Next, STM no heads, headless Tetris. All right, yeah. Round 1, cut off your head. Round 2, win Tetris. Anybody who makes it to round 2 gets the whole prize pool? Oh my goodness. All right, so let me just see what we can do here. Looks pretty good. Good luck, both of you, says Blue Scooty's grandpa. Thank you, Blue Scooty's grandpa, for wishing luck to our players. All right, I'm about to drop the pieces into the chat. Players, you can continue to warm up, though. Oh, God, oh, no. Mino Floof with the pin. Thank you, Mino Floof. All right, the 10-minute music has started, which means it should be time to wrap up your warm-up. You can continue the one you're on, but make that the last one, and then we got the seed in the chat. All right, pieces are 670109, 670109. Do an STM where it's just 29 warm-ups. I'll think about it. All right, looks like both players are ready. Both players are on seed. And I think it is time to start this top 16 match between Meme and Dog. The winner goes to the top 8 in the 3-2-1 Tetris. On the left side of your screen, it is seed number 4 from the United States, Meme. Really the world ambassador of Smash Karts, a CTWC runner-up in 2025. Meme had a great 2025, that CTWC run. Made it to the finals of Classic Tetris Monthly for the first time in October. Winner of the Minneapolis Regional and the Detroit Regional and the Genesis X2 Regional in 2025. Yeah, it was quite a 2025 for Meme, and maybe her best accomplishment, runner-up in Stupid Tetris Monthly No Bars November. But yeah, you've seen her all over the place. I mean, if there's a regional, there's like a 50% chance that Meme is there. She's got a PB of 13.2 million. She's one of the game crashers. She was ranked number 5 in the premier poll heading into February. So we'll wait till it's March and look at what March is. But right now on CTM, it's still February. So number 5 in the premier poll. By the way, that's a ranking of Tetris players in both open and DAS competitive play. You can find the full rankings over at premierpoll.com. Premier with an E at the end. Use the PP command to find it. Oh, I didn't mention Meme won Classic Tetris Wars Live 2025. Hell yeah. I didn't mention that, but I've now mentioned it. There'll always be somebody in chat going, well, what about, she won Classic Tetris Wars as well. Classic Tetris Wars Live. Okay, I got it. 143 for Meme, 215 for Dog. And on the right side of the screen, it's Dog, seed number 13 from the USA. Has a PB of 29.4 million, was ranked number 2 in the premier poll heading into February. He's a 12-time Masters winner, the all-time winningest player in CTM history, surpassing Corian last year to do that. Won 3 Masters events in 2025, including our Mega Masters. So he is the reigning CTM annual champion. He's also a 2-time CTWC Gold Bracket champion. He's been in that tournament a bunch of times and pretty much always finishes in the top 4 except for like one time. Dog was the first player to get Rebirth rolling over the level counter in the competition cartridge version of the game. That's the one that removes all the game crash. And so he did that, got that 29.4 million. He was also the winner of a Stupid Tetris Monthly. I mean, that's got to be his best achievement right there. No Nextbox 2025 champion. He's also the winner of 2 DAS Masters. 427 for Dog, 315 for Meme. So Dog is a winner of a DAS Masters, a Masters, and a Stupid Tetris Monthly. And now I guess we have a Tap Masters that happens occasionally. So I think we have 4 events now that I think we could call a Grand Slam. So Dog is the closest to winning a Grand Slam. He just needs to win a Tap Masters. And when are we going to do Tap Masters next? I'm like 85% committed to doing it in April and opening qualifiers for it in the next couple of days. I'm like 85, 90% committed to doing that. Anyway, Dog did not finish in the top 8 in qualifiers. Once in a while, you know, a top player will fail to finish in the top 8 in quals. So Dog did have to play a round 2 match, and he did that against Peak and won it 3-1. What's up, Dan V, Josh C, Sylvester N over on YouTube? Thanks for hanging out. 596 entry for Dog, 430 for Meme. Now, this is going to be a best of 5. Of course, we do start on level 18. Level 19 kicks in 130 lines. Level 29, another speed increase kicks in 230 lines, and then one final speed increase at 330 lines. Level 39 will kill their games. So 330 lines in total available for scoring points if they can make use of them. $507 Meme, 652 for Dog. And both players are, well, no longer open. So, all right, Meme getting open. Nice long bar to the left. That'll help. Now she's just trying to keep this open while waiting for the bar, and blocks just as the bar comes. Reopens, though. And there we go. Open well. Long bar. Tetris Meme, 545, 686. Now long bar in at Tetris for Dog and another for Meme. So right now, 2 lines apart and about 140,000 points apart. Tetris for Dog, 747. 603 for Meme. Oh, those cats are going insane out there. Like, it's not supper time. They still have 40 minutes until supper time. Okay? These cats need to calm down. Shockingly, these two players have faced off against each other only one time in the CTM cinematic universe. For as long as they've been around, for as much success as they've had, they've only faced each other one time. And that was in June of 2025, which is shocking. That was a round of 16, just like this one. They met in the round of 16 after a kind of low qualifier from Dog had him starting in round 2. So he did not get the 2-round bye. And Meme took that one in a decider, 3-2. Max out here for Dog, 926 for Meme. All right, Meme into 29. She's got the max. She's back by about 54,000 points. Tetris is on 29, worth 36,000. And they go up 1,200 points every level increase. B12 for Dog. B01 for Meme. That's a 1.1 million. Tetris for Meme. B42. She's ahead by 10 lines, back by 10,000 points. Dog getting set up again. Long bar over. Tetris for Dog. Of course, me, I'm getting that 2-round bye. This is her first match in this month's tournament here in the round of 16, coming in February 30th. C41 for Doug, CO1 for Meme. So still about that 40,000 to 80,000 point lead, something like that. All right, Meme uncovering long bar in Tetris for Meme, C50. Tetris Dog D74. So now we're about 40-something lines away from level 39. Super kill screen. Tetris for Dog E21. So Meme has got to go because she is back by about 150,000 points. And, you know, Tetris is here. We're north of 45,000 now. And Dog is kind of in a spiral here. And we'll see if he can knock this down at all and add some points. And no, that's going to be a top one for Dog at E35. So the way is clear for Meme for a chase down E36. But she's got to bring this down. Tetris this here will be worth like 47,000, 48, something like that. 2 Tetrises away. If she can get 2 Tetrises here, there's one. She's going to try to set up for another. She is set up for it. Can she get the bar? And she gets the bar, and she takes game number 1 in a chase down into 39. Knew the situation, set up for the Tetris, and got it. So an amazing chase down, amazing setup on the end. Tetris into 39 for Meme. Holy moly. What a game number 1. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I mean, you see she was kind of going for it before, couldn't quite get it, had to reset up, and then just went for it and got it. Holy moly. That's all you can do is put yourself in position and then just hope for the bar, and if it comes, you win, and if it doesn't, then you don't. It's so hard. Holy moly. All right, players, I'm going to go ahead. SV Nestris says, game said yes. Yeah, this time game said yes. Sometimes game says no. But this time it said yes. So wow. Holy moly. 620139 is the seed. Harumi, I'm sorry if we woke you up. I know you're trying to fall asleep to the stream. Sorry. All right, looks like both players 620139. Let's go. Game number 2, 3-2-1 Tetris. I mean, you know, you could say like I want to, oh, you're so lucky. But all you can do is like get yourself in the situation, you know, put yourself in the way of luck, and then sometimes it'll happen and sometimes it won't, but you got to put yourself in the position to capitalize on it when it comes. Like nobody in this chat is going to be able to do that whether they get 1,000 long bars or not. So, well, a few of you would, but most of you won't. You know, so you gotta put yourself in position to do it. You gotta do the right things, and you know, sometimes it'll work out and sometimes it won't, but you still have to have the skill of putting yourself in that position. Yeah, exactly, Evzy. Getting to the point to be Tetris ready was incredibly hard. And then you just have to be prepared for when, you know, well, sometimes it's not going to go your way, but you did everything that you possibly could. Well, Tetris here for me, 71,000, 50,000 for Dog. Hana says, capitalizing on good luck is a skill. Yeah, indeed. Exactly right. Exactly right. Like, you put me in that same position, of course. And, You know, if I knew the long bar was coming like 50 lines in advance, I wouldn't be able to do it. All right, Tetris for both. 168 for me, 120 for Dog. Of course, you know, how many times do we see a player set up like that and not get it, right? So, yeah. It was still as impressive, just, you know, it doesn't result in a win, but it's just amazing when they get it right and they get the luck and it all comes together. Evesy says, Vandy, you would have had a 1.7 and already won. Well, yeah, that's true. Well, yeah, you make a good point, Evesy. $212, Dog, $217 for meme. Two lines apart, 5,000 points apart. Meme gonna get the Tetris. When does Das Masters start? So we're launching brackets on Tuesday. We are generally trying to target the 3rd of the month as our launch day. You know, once 10% of the month is already gone, all right, then we'll launch. All right, Dog with the Tetris, Meme with the Tetris, 376 for Dog, 401 for Meme. Invictus Rage heard lunch day. I'm a fan. So yeah, 3 big matches today, and then nothing else on the schedule. So of course the finale of this depends on the result of today's bracket, plus Dan V and Pixel Andy. And then I think Stupid Tetris Monthly is down to the semifinals, but I think we're having some scheduling problems there too. Tetris Dog 452, 453 for Meme. And she's going to take this down safely, not going to build any weird column 8, column 7, whatever. Lil Tiger says, chat, what does the star 12 at the end of Dog stats mean? It means that Dog has won 12 Masters level events in our tournament universe. That includes our monthly tournaments, it includes our old Lone Star tournaments, and it includes our annual championship. So he has won 12 of them, which is the most of any player. $505 for Dog, $470 for Meme. Kingsman on YouTube says, imagine having scheduling problems. I mean, Kingsman can imagine having scheduling problems. Definitely imagine it. All right, 548 for me, 559 for Dog. They're on level 19. Kingsman and Das Masters when? I'm hoping for it. Tetris for me, 611, 600 for Dog. Yeah, Kingsman, do you get Tetris coaching, Kingsman? Because that would be an arc that I would tune into every time. Like Kingsman getting into Das Masters and, you know, max out, big success, Jonas Cup, CTWC Das. We need to make a project of Kingsman. The next Mega Daster should be no king left behind, where the bracket extends to be however big it needs to be to include Kingsman. Or what about the no kings Das Masters, right? Or it's up to but excluding Kingsman. So the maximum number to just barely exclude Kingsman. So he can never get in. 872 for Dog, 880 for Meme. Summer B says Kingsman could be the next great DAS player if he really went for it. I don't know about that, but I know he's got it in him. He's got it in him to be a very, very good player. Like the oldest good player. Well, that's not true because I think Ronkley's a little older than. No, Ronkley's pretty good. A45 for Meme, 954 for Dog. Tetris Dog B03. We're into level 29 now. And we are close. Meme about a Tetris or half a Tetris ahead, something like that. Dog's board. He's climbing for a bit, but he's fixing it. There's a nice triple for Dog. So he's going to bring this down. Meme at C44. Dog at B66. Tetris Meme. All right, Meme now starting to climb. She's fixing. She's bringing it down. But Meme now at D51. Dog at C30. 121,000 point lead. And now about 50 lines to go until level 39. Dog's going to get a Tetris. Meme kind of scuffling here at the bottom of the stack. Dog was clean when I started that sentence. Longbar goes in, but he's going to have to clean a bit. And doesn't take him long. Clear up that left side, but now he's going to clear out the right side. So D88 for Meme, D36 for Dog. Oh, Meme, that high center is a problem. She's going to get a Tetris. It's going to slow her down considerably. 30 lines to go. And this could even be fatal. We'll see what happens. Yeah, that is going to be fatal. E00. So the chase down target for Dog is E01. One Tetris should do it, and it does. So Dog is going to take game number 2 and tie it up. Nuke says monthly Tetris. It's been like 4 days since I discovered, and it's like 3 streams now. How is this monthly? What? That's right. We only stream once a month. CTM all chase downs. Oops, all chase downs. Yeah, really. Anyway, Nuked, We have, one or two tournaments a month. Well, usually two tournaments a month, and they take place over the course of the month. So it's basically a new tournament or two every single month. All right. Goodbye. Bye. See ya. Okay. Looks like both players are ready. Game number 3. 1C2, 4D0. Looks like it is time to start game number 3 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Oh, I gotta get my seed checker off the stream. Stream? What's a stream? Evesy says the year is 2027 and CTM is played once a month. It's just an exhibition match between Dog and Scooty to see who wins the title each month, and Andy wins Dash Masters by default. Yeah, we'll get it done very quick. Just one day. One day. It's true, Hana. Masters did used to be one day. It used to be one day. The entire tournament is run by Jay. Oh, no. I don't know. Jay seems like a good kid. I'm sure he'd be fine. I'm sure he would do great. Well, it is game number 3. Meme and Dog tied at a game apiece. 2 game crashers. Two people who have been in the finals of Masters and CTWC. Yeah, run by Jay and scheduled by Chen. $131 for Meme, 167 for Dog. Amazingly, we have only one February match to go. Not for Masters. Masters seems like it's always going to run behind. But in the lower tiers, there's only one match to go. And the whole month will be closed out and we can launch tomorrow. So, I mean, it's amazing. The shortest month might be our most efficient month, overall. Don't count Masters. Masters is weird. But our lower tiers, clockwork. 268 for Meme, 262 for Dog. And what was once a best of 5, now a virtual best of 3 between these players. Tetris for Meme, 314. 311 for Dog. Chen says, Vandy, it doesn't have to fit the month I'll watch anyways. Well, that's very kind of you, Chen. It looks like consistency duel this evening. I mean, these players are, just the vagaries of qualifying lead to some early matchups every so often that you don't expect. And this is one of those times. I mean, this, easily is a finals, semifinals. Yes, I know it's a wars format. I'm aware of that. Tetris for both. 20,000 point lead for Meme. 2 lines back. She's going to get another Tetris. Dog gets a Tetris. Tetris for Meme 567. So Meme with a shot here at a 600K transition. Dog could get one if that's his only burn. All right. Tetris for Meme. She's got a 613 now. 2 more available. Adjustments here for Dog. Tetris Dog, and he's going to look for one more. And now Dog is set up for a Tetris. Long bar in and 619 for Dog entry. 660 for Meme, so double 600K transitions into 19. Tetris Meme 710 on 20, 670 for Dog on 20. 40,000 point lead. Meme Tetris is here worth 25,200. Lily Tiger says, what happens if both players top out at the exact same lines and score? Well, lines don't factor into it. But score, and actually it would just be replayed. It would count to neither. I mean, it would be interesting to give them both a point. We can get the match done more quickly. But it would just be replayed. Has that ever happened in Masters? 839 Meme Tetris. There's one. Dog. Didn't it? Didn't it happen? Wait a minute. Was there like a am I just inventing? Yeah, so I was going to say, didn't it have Tetris time in it? Sodium versus Tetris time. Yeah, there it is. I didn't want to say it out loud because I knew it was Tetris time, but I didn't remember the other player. I knew you guys would come through. Tetris for Meme 970. 978 for Dog. A skim and a Tetris for Meme. She's got the max. And Dog has got the max as well. What about the Regina Phalange rule? I think we just replay the game, right? But you did, you did have a good idea. All right, Meme is into level 29, B53. Dog is in at B34. The double 1.1s. 20,000 points apart. They've really been, 20 to 40,000 points apart nearly the whole way. So very, very close game 3. If the player with less lines takes the point. Yeah, I mean, I like that idea, but the problem is we just don't prioritize. We don't. I don't know. I just think that we never optimize for efficiency ever. So then all of a sudden you say, oh, by the way, you should have been very efficient. I like the idea of the rule. And we did that we do that in Stupid Tetris Monthly, right? No, we didn't do that in Stupid Tetris Monthly. But yeah, I think just replaying it is fine. I mean, it's just a thing where it's just not an efficiency competition, So all of a sudden to change it at the end, it just seems like, 100,000 point lead for Dog. FO7 for him, D70 for Meme. Dog now gonna fight this stack down. Still 100,000 points. Meme clean, Dog not clean. Skimming, waiting, Meme. I get set up again. Tetris for Meme. Dog is still fighting. A bar is handy here for Dog. F37. Now Meme is within with Tetris, but Dog's going to get a Tetris back. So it's about a 40. Yeah, it's really a Tetris difference right here at the end. So Dog getting a Tetris. He's got the rollover. Oh, he gets a bar in on 39 at 0.95. He didn't need it, but he got it in. Who knows when you need it or not? But oh my goodness. So Dog nearly the 1.7, Meme nearly the 1.6. And wow. I mean, these two, honestly, I could just watch these two play all day. So sick. Dog goes up 2-1. Now, players, do you need like a minute or 90-second break at all, or I don't know, or you just want to go right to it? All right, Dog's gonna be right back. I'm gonna run an ad real quick. I'll go ahead and put the seed in while we're waiting for Dog to come back. What's up, Laurie, Sud, Super Kyle, hanging out on YouTube, Mr. Burrow. All right, Dreamy Bug, thank you for the update. Appreciate that. K9 is in the chat. Hello, K9, Javan T, Regina Phalange, Invictus Rage. All right, Regina Falangi. Yeah, it's, you know, I just want them to score as many points as possible, and I don't say, oh well, I better also be slightly aggressive. Like, yeah, it's really just a points, you know, it's just points. I mean, it's a good rule, but what the heck? We get an extra game. I'm happy with that. Especially between these two. I would watch a best of 29. 5-6 AC, 5-9. All right, we'll find another rule. Regina, you'll have to come up with another rule, and we'll call it the Regina Falangi rule. 10 memberships have been gifted over on YouTube by Dano222. All right, looks like both players are ready. And match point here for Dog. He is up 2-1. Memes needs to win. Force a deciding game number 5, 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Anyway, thank you, Dano222, for the 10 gift memberships over on YouTube. And the recipients are 77 Hephaestus, Colonel, M. Jack, G. Garzana, G. Garzana, what? Giovanna, Billy Wilfred, Huskies player, Joshua G, another Joshua, Hoop Kaiser, and Guardian Diancy. So thank you, Dano. Appreciate that. All right, meme up near the top of the board, but bringing it down. Man, she's kind of finding her way out of it. She's open on the right. Long bar goes in, and whoops, C check thing was on. Sorry about that. $150 meme, $173 for Dog. Super Kai says these players are good. Laurie says my spelling is bad. I have buggered and broken arms. LOL. You have broken arms? Why are your arms broken? Acidic Ascetic said Vandy just got C checked. Indeed, I did. Hugh Flagooflagus is in the chat. What's up? The Vits for meme filled in. Yeah, is it because you were watching Tetris on your Apple Watch? No, not your Apple Watch. I can't do it on Apple Watch. It's on some sort of other watch. On a different watch. Vandy, what is your favorite fast food restaurant? If I had to pick one, I'm gonna go Raising Cane's. I never get sick of that. And I don't know, like if if I really want to, like, all right, if it can't have Cane's, I don't know, like I do kind of like Taco Bell, even though it makes me feel gross, but I like it. I guess I sort of like it. I don't know. I don't know if my relationship with Taco Bell is what like I like it. I go there, but I don't know. What is my favorite philosophical quote? Oh, God. Well, make me switch context entirely. I mean, don't you know this is a stream about food and Tetris? I have to quote philosophers. Oh boy. Shoosh. Let me think about that. 495 meme, 497 dog. So meme is into 19 at 522, 520 for dog. And dog 592. Tetris dog 623. The problem is probably my favorite quote wasn't said by the person to whom it's commonly attributed. So I don't want to get actually by the chat. Like, I know that, you know, Spinoza probably did not say it. But I like the quote nonetheless. So should I even bother saying it out loud? 770 for meme, 712 for dog. But you'll have to ask it in the after party. All right. $8.30 for meme, $7.40 for dog. I think, you know, I think that, like, so these out of context aphorisms and things like that are not what philosophy is really about. So, you know, it's not, I don't really focus on little quotes here and there. $7.88 for meme, $8.94 for dog. And then the other thing is, if you say like I like this quote, then someone will go, oh, but don't you know that this person in the 1700s also was this other kind of person, and you're endorsing everything they've ever said and done? You know, I'm like, well, all right, you know, no, I'm not. So, yeah, and you can ask in the after party. There you go. $8.90 for me and $9.98 for dog. So we're into the post 29 phase now. C12 for Meme. Dog is in at B08, gets a Tetris B44. Dog is 10 lines back. Meme C81 ahead by right now about 40,000 points, but also ahead by 13 lines. So Dog with lines in hand, that is an advantage. And the closer we get to 39, the more of an advantage that'll be. So Meme right now, yeah, ahead 75,000 points. Dog is set up. He gets one. D41. And oh no, Meme is in a top out situation. And Dog is good. And a great performance from Meme. Certainly unforgettable. But it will be Dog advancing in a tough round of 16 matchup. Easily could be a finals matchup, but it will be Dog who is moving on. GG's to you, Memester. Meme Ladeemster. And you are still alive in Crunch, right? Yeah, you're still alive in Crunch. So we'll still see Meme in February tournament. She's in the Crunch mode semifinals against Alex T. So Meme fans, fear not. Be not afraid. You will see more Meme. But GG's Meme. So Dog with the rollover and looking for a little bit more. He's set up for it. And yeah, there it is, 1.7 for Dog. So Dog will be moving on to the round of 8, and he will play the winner of Dengler versus SV. So Meme, you are dismissed. Stick around, watch, hang out. That would be good. Dog, do not leave. Or you can leave, but don't go far. All right, we're going to go ahead and report this, and we'll bring up the other two players, SV and Dangler. And just run a quick ad while we do that. Boop, boop, and boop, boop. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Go ahead and give them both a refresh and get their camera all situated. Your camera's fine-ish. Well, no, actually it's not. You're like half off the camera. But all right. Oh no, you're actually good. You're gonna face that way. You're good. That should be all right. Okay. And that's the Dangler. Uh-oh. SV, please be here. Please be here, SV. You'll be live in a moment, I'm sure. Yeah, so I like there's a quote that's attributed to Spinoza, but it's kind of apocryphal or dubious that he was the one who said it. And the quote is that like he was apparently quoting some alleged Spanish proverb that goes, God said, take what you want and pay for it. And the way that I interpret that quote is that, like, you know, to find something you really want, go after it and do the things that are required to get it, right? So it's like basically find out, do what you want, and then pay the cost, do the thing that you have to do to get it. So I love that quote. I find that a very inspirational quote, and I think of that quote a lot when I'm like I have some desire, but, you know, sometimes you can have a desire and you don't do anything about it. And so then you think about, you go, oh, well, take what you want and pay for it, right? Do the thing that you have to do to get it. Or abandon it as a desire, right? Get rid of it. So the thing is, it's dubious whether he actually said it. Like, I don't think anybody can actually find it in there, but he's quoted as having said it. Nevertheless, it's a good quote that I like. All right, so SV will be in 2 seconds. All right, so we've counted 2 seconds. We'll see if SV is here. 2 seconds. All right, a few more seconds for SV. So 2 seconds means 2 minutes? Oh, all right. All right, well, in the meantime, yeah, we can fix Dengler's stencil. I don't think it's Dengler's stencil's off. I just think our the slot is off. So let's see, reset the transform, and it moved, which means it's probably good now. Yeah, it's perfect. Well, it's not perfect. You see that little sliver at the bottom? That's not on me. We'll fix that too. Get that thing locked in. You're live. No problem. You're good. You're good. You're good. We both have a little stencil off, whatever. But all right, let's fix up SV's cam. Let me stretch this a little bit. That'll do. SV's cam. And SV's stencil just needs to be tapped a little bit. What is, oh, there it is. Come on, Vandy. Okay. All right. Looks good. Good enough. Anyway. Good enough. Now, I am not a big, like, Nietzsche fan, right? But I do like the quote, "The noble soul has reverence for itself." But I'm not a Nietzsche fan. But I like that. I like that one too. Oh, whoops. Okay. Players, I am going to go ahead and drop the pieces in the chat. You can continue a little warm up, Jag, you're on, and then we will Begin. Pieces are here. B8, AB, 4F. All right, players are getting hydrated, so Ayana will love that. SV, why do you come in with that attitude? Your hand? Is it your hand, or you're just, generally expecting a bad time on principle? Hands and pads. Glad. I mean, good luck, have fun. Yeah. All right. It looks like both of our players are signaled ready. It looks like they're both on seed, and it looks like we are about to begin game number 1 of this purple bracket top 16 match between Dengler and SV. Let us get them started in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. On the left side of your screen, it is seed number 5 from the United States of America. Dangler, the Dangler, Noah Dangler, different, whatever, however sometimes back in the past we used to just say Noah. It's Dangler, okay? Seed number 5, PB of 5.43 heading into the month. Ranked number 24 in the February Premier Poll, and coming back after a bit of a hiatus for a few months, and coming back just the last couple months to competitive Tetris. Good to see Dengler back. He got that seed number 5 with a 1.63 million. Dangler is the winner the past 2 years running of CTWC's Northeast Regional. He won the Boston Regional, that fractal special weird one with the whole weird rule set, which is a good time. Also a 2-time Challenger Circuit, 1-time Future Circuit winner, and made it to the finals of Classic Tetris Monthly for the first time ever back in June of 2025. And he's been in the semifinals an additional 4 times. He's a 3-time CTWC gold bracket competitor. Made it to the top 4 in 2024. And in 2023 and 2024, he went out to Dog, and here he's trying to punch his ticket to another match against Dog, maybe get a little revenge. He's also a 3-time Mega Masters player, had his best result in 2025, made it to the top 8. The author of a perfect max out. It's Dengler. On the right side, seed number 12 from Great Britain. It's so great, so Brittany. A PB of 5.98 heading into the month, ranked number 9 in the Premier Poll heading into the month. By the way, you can find the full rankings over at premierpoll.com or use the PP command in chat. SV is a former Masters event winner, or is a Masters. Do you ever lose that title? Like, you can say he is a Masters event winner. It's like if you're the president, they don't call you like, oh yes, former President Obama. No, they go, hello, President Obama, even if he's done, right? So, yeah, SV is a Masters event winner. That was back in January of 2023. He was the Classic Tetris UK champion in 2024. Is the winner of a Challenger circuit as well. He is a 3-time CTWC gold bracket player, top 8 in 2025, top 16 the other 2 times. It was never finished outside the top 16. Also played in the Classic Tetris European Championship in 21 and 22 and was second in 2022 to Sidnev, who is still alive in this tournament. 291 for Dengler, 413 for SV. Dengler living high on the board, SV living high on the board, something both of these guys tend to do. And there's a Tetris for Dengler, 339. SV was also in the Austria regional in 24 and 25 and was back-to-back second place in those 2 years. He also made it to the top 4 in Austria this year. Oh, SV kind of overshooting that L piece, so he's scrambling a little bit more. Now, starting to come down. It's kind of just in time here for 19. And a long bar goes in. Dirty Tetris for SV. 464, 457 for Dengler. All right, we are low on the board. Grandmaster Ubero says, Vandy, you need to ship those pad-less controllers to all the players so they stop whining about their pads all the time. I mean, it is a, as Dan V says, it is a real problem. I mean, this is like old technology. These rubber pads. I don't know if Nintendo assumed that people would be, playing these games this long into the future, or care. They're playing these games this long into the future at this level of competition and this much. So we need all the new controller tech that we can get, and we need it to be accepted by the Classic Tetris community and the major tournaments in the Classic Tetris scene if we're gonna, stay relevant. If you just make people play with old crappy technology, then how is somebody new gonna pick up this game like 10 years from now when there are no more OEM controllers, or or they're all unreliable or something like that? So just long-term health of the scene, you gotta allow this tech. Dirty Tetris here, SV 775, 747, Dangler. And not only that, people are trying to, be in this scene, provide services and make a profit through their interest in Tetris and in this thing, and, and gaming and such, like retro gaming. So you allow controllers to be used, then you allow people to, make a profit through their interest in Tetris and stick around, and they also improve the level of competition. So to me, it's no brainer. Just we accept these controller technology as long as it's kind of for reliability and not trying to game the system and get some weird sneaky advantage, but I think it's time for all competitions to do the same. Tetris for Dengler, 957. He's on level 28. SV into 29 at A26. That S to the left is a problem for SV, but he's going to get a bar over, but that is it. Chase down target for Dangler is A37. A37 is the target. Someone get SV a padless controller. I mean, you know, like really. I can't wait till these are available. RXS with the raid party of 6. Dangler still in chase down mode, gets a long bar in, and that will complete the chase down. Dangler is good in game number 1. All right, the new pieces are here. Players 5-8 to E38. 5-8 to E38. And yeah, I guess there's standard like replica, you know, OEM style looking controllers and the same spongy rubber technology. But like, imagine if like baseball, we made players use the same gloves from 1912. You know? Wait, what is happening in YouTube chat? Oh, Kiri, are you the one that was oh, Elia, you're that was you? All right, looks like game number 2 is here. Let's go. 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Kiri's the one that doesn't like how I say Eliash, even though that's how I was instructed to say it by the player themselves. So I don't know what you want me to say, man. I don't know what you want me to say. Guys, don't worry. I'm not going to pronounce your names the way you want me to. I'm going to do it the way a random YouTuber wants me to. Don't worry. Don't worry, guys. I'm going to say your name the way Kiri says I should say it. Don't tell me how to say it. I'll do it the way Kiri says. Nice adjust there for SV. He's in column 4 though. $144 for SV, $121 for Dangler. Hilbert Space says, is lag on a new TV a fact of physics or just that no one has bothered making a fix for it? Well, on analog televisions, right, it's pretty much going. It's like unprocessed. It's totally analog. It does not go through like a computer chip to render how it should look or anything like that. On new TVs, the signal gets processed, and processing takes cycles, and cycles take time. So it's just there are ways you can make it very, very fast, but it's never going to be as fast as an analog TV. $219 for SV, $349 for Dengler. Tetris Time says, if both players from a CTM match were in your town, would you host a live CTM match restream? Are you asking me, Tetris Time? Me? Are you me? You're asking me, Van Dweller? $400 for Dengler, $273 for SV. Well, that's impossible, Tetris Time. I don't have any equipment. I have zero equipment. I gave all my equipment to Mari and Sharky. I have no TVs. I have, one console and then a backup console. I have no extra copies of Tetris Gym. I gave it all away. So I have no ability to even do that. I just did that on yesterday, actually. 514 Dengler, 364 SV. Get it back. All right. Mari, Sharky, I'm going down to Houston. Clean out your attic. I'm going to get it. How many TVs? 9. 9 TVs. I like Zempro. The plural of TV is TV. How many TV? Tetris for Dangler, 611. SV at 464. SV into 19 at 489. If I ever do it again, if I ever do like a live thing again, honestly, I'm just going to do it on AVS's and monitors like I wanted to in the beginning. All right, Tetris for SV 552. SV with a very odd and problematic board here. And that is going to be a top out for SV 580. Dangler is good in game number 2. I mean, Mari and Sharky are set up. I mean, I gave him tons of stuff, cables, pretty much everything you need to, except for the computers to run a regional. All right, players. Pieces are here. EB to B F7. EB to B F7. My goal is to not have a storage space anymore, so. And yeah, I was just not gonna run a regional again. It wasn't. I tried it, I tried it, see if I would like doing it, and I like all the fun parts. But it was a lot of effort for. It's dubious as to what to me, what the. I don't know what the upshot was. You must now host an Austin Regional. Yes, please do it. Please do it. You have my blessing. I'll even volunteer a little. But I don't want to be in charge of it. Yeah, I'm in Austin. EB2B F7. All right, as soon as we get it ready from both players, we can begin game number 3. Is this one of those things where, like, one of the players thinks they're ready and they're not? Yeah, it is. Okay, looks like both players are ready. Game number 3. SV looking to win this one to stay in the tournament. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. I mean, Lone Star was fine. It was no. The 2023 one that was very well organized was the best one. We really made it all out. I wouldn't say all out, but we made a very good effort. That was great. 2022 was super fun. 2024, it was a really fun, more intimate time. Like, it wasn't this big flashy thing, but we were getting a lot of pushback and just kind of uncooperativeness from the venue for the stuff that we wanted to do. And I just kind of lost my fire for it, I guess. But 22 and 23 were really good. 24 was good because we had a taco bracket. 91,000 Dangler, 95,000 SV. Would you recommend secondhand CRTs from eBay? I mean, I can't just give a blanket recommendation to just the phenomenon of CRTs from eBay, but that's where I got all mine, and they all worked and they were all just fine, but I paid the price for it. You know what I mean? Like, it's expensive. Way to go. 143 for SV, 136 for Dengler. You found a CRT for $30.98. Sounds good. $2024 was great because you gave away a free Classic N, Game Genie, and Tetris makeup kit. Oh, and the Ninja Turtle mask for Tyler. I mean, I had fun. I definitely had fun. There's no question. I had fun in 2024. It's just I wanted to do more, and I was super frustrated with the venue because I'm frustrated with myself. I was not able, I guess, successfully to communicate the vision of what I wanted to do, and so they didn't go along with what I wanted to do. So we just kind of we did what we could do to get the event on, but no more than that. Oh, and Scooty won those pickle flavored goldfish. That's what he won. 313 for Dangler, 252 for SV. So SV has got to win this one to extend the match. Well, you know, I went to Target before the thing and went shopping for prizes because we were going to do, well, we did like these impromptu stupid Tetris monthly, like quick fire tournaments where you just kind of made up the format on the spot, put 4 players into it, and then the prize was just pulling stuff out of the prize bucket. And the prize bucket was just, you know, stuff I bought at Target a couple days before. And one of them was these, you know, goldfish, these pickle flavored goldfish. And I didn't think anyone would take it, but Blue Scooty was like, he had like first pick of everything. And he's like, yeah, I want those goldfish. What a boss. Tetris for SV. There's one Dangler, 437. The winner of this will take on Dog Playing Tetris in the top 8. My trophies were $20 from Amazon. They were cheaper than that. I highly recommend that method to make a trophy. I mean, literally, they were $5. They were much cheaper than 20. 20 would have been like, oh my God, that would have broken the budget. I got to admit, though, I still get kind of jazzed when, you know, somebody flashes their Lone Star 2024 trophy on stream. I'm like, oh, that looks pretty good for $5. 514 for SV, 551 for Dengler. Mari's greatest achievement, winning the taco bracket. Yeah, in 2024. 592 for SV, 597 for Dangler, and yeah, double flip of the bar for SV, but cleans it up. So we're into the 19 phase. The speed is increased by 50%. I mean, really, coming in second to Mari in the taco bracket is my greatest achievement. Tetris Dengler 759, 729 for SV. These two have never played in Classic Tetris Monthly. They've got 3 matches in CTL, 1 in 2023, 2 in 2025. SV has won all 3 CTL meetings between them. But this is their first meeting in CTM. Tetris SV 891. There's another one, 922. I should go back and retroactively make trophies for in that style for Mega Masters. And Mega Dasters. Why not? Maybe I will do that. I'll make one for myself for winning Community Tier 1. Oh, the Vits for Dengler. Last moment. And yeah, and here we go. Dangler with all the little setups now. Playing with a lot of confidence now. Longbart gets in Tetris A04. Another one for both. SV at B26. What a 90,000 point lead. Tetris Dangler B09. SV is in at B97, so nearly a 1.2 into 29. Yeah, true. Dog, Andy, and Alex in Fractal do not have enough trophies. You're right. They need more trophies. B95 Dengler, D15 for SV. Tetris for SV, D69 on level 33. Tetris for Dengler, C49. So Dengler is back by 155,000, 160,000 points, something like that. But he's also backed by like 10, 14 lines, something like that. So he's got some lines in hand. And the board climbing for Dangler. And no, that is going to be a top out for Dangler. And SV is going to hang on in this tournament, taking game number 3. SV or Dangler, do y'all need 60 or 90 seconds at all, or do you want to just get right into it? That's up to you. You want to go right now? If you want to go right now, that's fine. But you can also take 60 to 90 seconds if you want. I'll put the pieces in, but if you want to take a 60 to 90 second break, you can. If you're listening. They're probably not listening. Just your hands. Just your hands. All right, you can rest your hands. You want 90-second hands break? You can have it. All right, I'm gonna run an ad real quick. Give SV a moment to rest his hand. 60-second hand break. All right. See, if I ask the players if they need a break, then you can't blame me for running ads, guys. You know, all he does is run ads. It's like, no, the players need a break. B438DF, those are the pieces, my players. I'm getting my bag. This is my bag. It's a very small bag, but I'm getting it. Yeah, Easy knows. It's a very tiny bag. You know, Sue has a... oh, wait. Dengler's getting up. So Dengler is ready, but also getting up. So does that mean he's ready? I don't know. So Sue has a purse. Okay, there he is. All right, let's go ahead. Game number 4, Dengler up 2 games to 1. 3-2-1 Tetris. So Sue has a purse. It's from, it's a Coach purse, the brand Coach. And apparently this is like a cult. Because then people buy like charms for the purse and things that you the things that you hang on to accessorize the purse. Like the purse is an accessory, but then you buy things to accessorize the accessory. And one of the things that you can buy for your Coach purse is a miniature Coach purse. So you hang a miniature replica purse on the purse, but it's not like a golden, it's not like a gold little charm like you're thinking of. It's like literally a leather purse, but just like 1/10 the size. And it's ridiculous. I'm like, how? And it's expensive. Like, it's like, I mean, it's like, I think people are paying. I think Sue got hers on clearance, but I think people are paying like $75 for these miniature purses to hang on your purse. Like, it's ridiculous. But she's like, oh, it's so cute. It's a purse on my purse. Like, yeah, it is. I'm not paying for it. I don't care. Do what you want. Does the mini purse have spaces for its own micro charms? Well, they do also sell like a little metal looking purse. So I did, we were at the outlet stores the other day for some reason. Like, she had to pick up something. And she's like, oh, let me go in the Coach store and look at these purses or whatever. And I did see that they had like a little metal purse, which was like, I don't know, 1/10 of the size of the purse charm. And I'm like, well, why don't you buy a purse charm for your purse charm? It's like, yo, dog, I heard you like purse charms. Madelsberger says, yeah, they'd have to be expensive. Otherwise, people would just buy 10 of them instead of real purse. Yeah, instead of carrying around one purse, you would carry around 10 miniature purses if it was cheaper. Yeah, that makes sense. Tetris for SV 283, 284 for Dengler. Tetris SV 329. I gotta admit, I do like outlet shopping at those outlet centers. I do like that. I'm sure it's a total scam, whatever. But I gotta save money. I can't be buying stuff. So I resisted going to the store that I usually go to when we're there, is the Duluth Trading Company, because they have like the best pants and shorts. They last forever. 422 for SV, 446 for Dangler. But now Duluth Trading Company is like activated in my mind, and it's like I want more shorts. Yeah. Anyway, if Duluth Trading Company is watching, please, you're another brand that I would take a sponsorship from you, right? I only want products that I believe in. So Duluth Trading Company, your move. You want some of this? 536 for SV through 107, 499 for Dangler through 106. Dangler doing some Dengler things. This is kind of Galumba stacking if you were here back then. And the Vitz gets filled in for Dangler. He's taking the burns. And yeah, he's going to have to take more burns. Keep this alive. Long bar in Tetris for Dangler. 531, 587 for SV. So 600K transitions are on the table for both of them. I was a believer in rents and accounting solutions. I believed. I mean, I still believe, I guess. 616 entry into 19 for SV. Dengler is in at 585. So about a 1 Tetris and change lead for SV at the 19 transition. Hey, what's up, Giovanni? How's it going? Tetris Dengler 803, 833 SV. Still about a 30,000 point lead for SV. But now the lines are tied, and it's like they're separated by 220 points. So it's not really a lead for anybody. Tetris Dengler 891. The Dangler is getting out to a little bit of a lead now. The more SV burns on level 24. Tetris is here worth 30,000 points. Dangler gets one, 922. Did I use Google Translate? I did. If somebody types in a language that I don't know, I usually do look it up just to be sure. But we know Giovanni. Giovanni has been fine, so. But I just like to make sure. 990 SV, A53 for Dangler, so he's got the max out plus. And he's into 27. SV's got a max out. The 1 million. All right, dirty triple SV into 29, opens the right, long bar in Tetris. B43 SV, C27, Dangler. Dangler gets one, C63. Dangler back, like, I don't know, 6, 7 lines, something like that. And ahead by 70 or 80,000 points. Tetris SV. There's one Dangler D11. The D is 1.3. The C is 1.2 million. Uh-oh. Dengler kind of in trouble, and a lot in trouble. Gets a long bar down for a Tetris D96. We'll see what Dengler can do to try to live this and add some points. And that's going to be a top out. E00 for Dengler. The chase down target for SV is E01. E01 is the target. And he is one away. And he can single and double this out, no problem. Or he can, he can do whatever he wants, really. Don't listen to me. So he knows. And there it is. SV is going to take game number 4. That means we're heading to a deciding game number 5. What was the AVS monitor setup you were talking about before for tournaments? Well, we would use the retro USB AVS, which I think is still being produced, hopefully. Hopefully. Maybe it's not being made anymore. I don't know. Let's see. It is. All right, the pieces are here. So there's the console. I had 2 of them. I've given them both away. And then there's some very fast monitors you can get. I still have a couple of those monitors, the Trey Harrison monitors. Okay. Looks like both players are ready. E5, B046. Let's go. Game number 5. The winner of this moves on to the top 8. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And then the monitor, the canonical Trey Harrison monitor to use with the AVS is the, I believe is it Samsung? Samsung. This one, the U2414. And if you can find one that works like that or better than that, then that is good. But that is I have 2 of those monitors and I had 2 AVSs to go with it. But I've given those AVSs away now. I had to. I had to keep these players playing the game. Fractal has one of them. And then Erin has the other one. Erin, however you want to pronounce it. Cool Ice Age. Did I bribe them to play in CTM with AVSs? Well, no, not exactly. I think what was going to go was Fractal was basically wasn't going to take his console and CRT setup to college. And I said, well, you got to keep playing. And it's like, I have this AVS if you want to try it out. And he tried it out. And he made it work. And then he went on to win the Classic Tetris World Championship. So, would Fractal have won CTWC without that AVS? The world may never know. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is, like, I pretty much won CTWC 2023. Like, you know, like as much as it looked like Fractal won it, I won it. That's what I'm saying. Would he have won it twice? Oh, maybe. I don't know. Tetris for SV212, 187 for Dangler. I don't think I've ever. I don't know if I was even supposed to tell that story on stream, but oh well, it's too late now. Whoops. Yeah, I should have taken a commission. 281 for Dengler, 280 for SV. Yeah, delete the VOD. Well, I mean, he did get the, when he got colors, he did it on PAL. He did it on my AVS. Oh, there it is. The JD spin for SV. You want to go and look at the alternate way to do a T-spin? SV did it. Pumpy Heart said, thanks to K9 watching Tetris for my sub gift. I'm doing my part. Thank you, Pumpy Heart, doing your part. How much did they go for when they were selling? Aren't they still selling? I don't know, like 179, something like that. 381 for SV, 374 Dangler. Oh, are they not selling anymore? It was discontinued. Oh, crap. Oh, my AVS is back. Oh, no. I'm calling them in. Oh, man. I had it on my list that I was someday going to buy some more. But I guess they are discontinued. They're great. Damn, because I kind of wanted to get another one for myself, but sometimes they'll kick on eBay or something, but that's okay. 492 for Dangler, 479 for SV. Oh, man. On eBay, they're now like buy it nows for like $800, $600. Oh, crap. Skimming a Tetris for SV 551. All right, let me go ahead and refresh one of our players here. All right, 643 Dangler, 627 SV. Tetris Dengler 759 742 SV. Super close here in this decider. 885 Dengler. A skimming at Tetris for SV. 874 Dengler gets another. It's about 41,000 point lead for Dengler. Tetris SV's got the max out. Dangler's got a max as well. Still about a 41,000 point lead. Tetris for both. About 10 lines away from 29. Dangler ahead by, a little more than a Tetris. All right, Dangler playing it safe into 29, taking the burns, getting Tetris's, both of them, and about an 11,000 point difference at 29. Dangler ahead. All right, difficult left side for SV, but he's getting pieces over there, but opens up the right, gets a long bar in Tetris, SV B74. Now Dengler trying to fight this down. Dengler's got to clean up that left side. Oh no, Dengler going to top out at B65. And SV is good and has taken this one in a decider. Dangler was up 2 games to none, and SV came roaring back 3 in a row. My word, the reverse sweep for SV, and SV will make it into the top 8. Wow. So 2 crazy games here in the top 16, like you would expect. SV takes it 3-2, moves on to the top 8, and now we'll face, this is just dog playing Tetris. There's no history here. It's fine. So, man, GG's Dengler played really great. Played with a lot of confidence and looking sharp. Looking good, so we hope to see you back in future events. But it will be SV moving on. I'll set that up. Take a look at our top 8. There they are. And we'll say, can we run an ad? Well, let us. Yes. Running ads. Taking breaks and all that. Setting up our next match. So goodbye, number 5, and hello again. Well, it's 12 versus 13, isn't it? Isn't that what it is? It's going to be 12 versus 13. Oh, SV is offline. All right, bye, I guess. See you later. Wait, did SV just leave? He's like, I give up. You won. SV, there's still, he needs 10 minutes. All right, he needs 10 minutes. Okay, I'll just hang out here. 10 minutes. You didn't think you'd get this far? Well, SV, SV for March qualified, did not make it into Masters with his qualifier, so he needs to get to the semifinals if he wants to play in Masters. So he needs to beat Dog to earn a spot in Masters for March. So step one achieved. 12 and 13 now in the top 8. So I'm just going to go ahead and let's see. There's that. Where's my timer? All right, we'll be back when that hits 0. And I'll go feed the cats. They're probably starving now. All right, we'll be back. All right, players, the pieces are here. F0369E. F0369E, those are the pieces. Silas on YouTube says, is it still the February event going on, even we in March? So yeah, even though we're in March, the February event is not going on. But in light of your comment, I think we're just going to cut the February event off right here. Just decide that there's not going to be any winner, and we'll just start March. So yeah, forget the rest of February. That's over. We're just going to start March right now. So anyway, GG's to all the players. You did great. Sorry we couldn't award a winner this month. Oh, looks like there's a giveaway. A fake Larry and Bill gifted a D-Cider can glass to the chat. Larry and Bill fake. The two cats. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. All right, F0369E. Hilbert Space has gifted $20 to the prize pool. Thank you, Hilbert. Appreciate that. All right, looks like both players are ready. It is the top 8 between SV and Dog. Let's get them started. The winner goes to the semifinals. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. You can use the word join. Just say the word join over in Twitch chat and you'll be entered into a giveaway for a D-Cider can glass. On the left side, seed number 12. On the right side, seed number 13. 2 former Masters winners. 3, 2, 1 countdown bits from K9. Cousin Avi, I missed your gift sub to Sidnev. Thank you, Cousin Avi. Appreciate that. So our 12 and 13 seeds have made it into the top 8 in bracket upsets. Now, these are not your typical 12 and 13 seeds. Of course, SV won a CTM back in, January of 2013. Also a winner of the Classic Tetris UK Championship back in 2024. And Dog is a 12-time CTM Masters player. SV defeated number 5 seed Dengler. Dog defeated number 4 seed Meme. And one of these folks will be in the semifinals to take on Blue Scooty. 120 for Dog. SV 70,000 and up near the top of the board and fighting to keep this board from getting any higher. SV still fighting. Dog Tetrising 189. SV, it's starting to come down for him. He's going to open up the right side. So he is Tetris ready and gets a Tetris and brings it down. So SV will survive an early dig here on 18 in game number 1. SV is a 3-time CTWC Gold Bracket Championship player. Had his best finished in 2025, where he was top 8 against, he went out against the eventual winner, Alex T. The previous 2 years in CTWC, 23 and 24, he was knocked out of the tournament by Dog playing Tetris. On the right side, Dog, 6-time CTWC gold bracket player and winner in 2020 and 2021. Also the runner-up in 2024. He was the first player ever to get the rebirth, the rollover of the level counter in the competition and training cartridge that we use that removes the crash. And at one time was the score world record holder at 29.4 million. That has been surpassed by Blue Scooty, who he is trying to earn a match against in the next round. Dog, a 12-time Masters event winner, winningest player in CTM history. Plus, he's got 2 DAS Masters wins and a stupid Tetris monthly win. No next box in 2025. He's our reigning annual champion. He was the champion for 2025. Our next Mega Masters annual championship will be in May. $389 for SV, $484 for Dog. The winner of the giveaway from Fake Larry and Bill was Jaguar 80. So make sure you click on that link to redeem it. 481 for SV, 507 for Dog. SV ahead by 15 lines. Hey everybody, it's your old pal Van Dweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. And follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day. 575 for Dog. He's got one more Tetris available before 19, so he will probably go in with a 600K. SV 551. Silas wants to say, what's the highest possible score to reach 19 with? Has anyone ever done it? Yeah, there have been multiple perfect max outs. And what is it? 753? Is that what it is? I don't remember the exact score. No, 753 600 is what it is, right? Isn't that what it is? 753 600. Yep. That's if you get all Tetrises. Now there's a little bit of argument about, well, you know, that's 128 lines before 18, so, you know, still, you know, like 128 on 18. What if I got a single and then got a Tetris into 19? Wouldn't that be more perfect than perfect? And, you know, I don't know, maybe. And if you push down the whole time, yeah, that's excluding push down points. In practice, no one's really able to push down the whole way. 762 for SV, 825 for Dog. Tetris SV 801, 886 for Dog. Dog is back by 12 lines and now back by more than that. What's up, Pumpy? All right, is there going to be another one-day tournament at some point? Tetris SV964. And Dog 961 after Tetris. So now SV is ahead by a lot of lines. March 21st, nice. Okay, Jaguar has redeemed the glass. Thank you again, Fake Larry and Bill, for the giveaway. Appreciate that. B22 for SV, B34 for Dog. SV is ahead by 20 lines. That's a top out for SV. That happened very quickly. I just looked down to get my drink for 1 second, and all of a sudden SV is topping out. So, yeah, that is a tough one. Dog is going to be good in game number 1, and I think SV playing through a little bit of pain. And I would make an analogy to, a Chris Bidwell-esque analogy to Kirk Gibson in the 1988 Dodgers World Series. But I won't do it. Playing through the pain. All right, new pieces are here. A3, B4, A3. A3, B4, A3. Because he's playing through. Oh, you think it was fake? The bloody sock game was fake? I don't think so. That was real. I believe, okay? Yeah, I don't really know anything about him. I know people don't like his politics, but I don't know that makes him a person who's willing to fake an injury for clout. I don't know anything about it. That's all I know about him. Baseball player, and people don't like his politics, but I know plenty of people with great politics who are liars. So I think it goes every way. Do I still believe in the Quaid 1.4? I do believe in the Quaid 1.4. I do believe it. I do. Oh yeah, he did. He had that video game company. I think I heard about that. I didn't hear about the Wakefield thing. That doesn't sound good, but all right. Well, the pieces are here, right? A3, B4, A3. Okay, looks like both players are ready. A3, B4, A3. Yes, let's go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Game number 2. Dog up 1 game to none. You want to host CTWC in Boston in 2027? I mean, there's definitely something, great about having it at the same place. It's just easy to plan. People know where to go and what to do. On the other hand, I think it's cool if it travels around, People get to go to different places. see people in different contexts. Some people who can't otherwise go get to go. But it's a lot harder to plan. You got to lug stuff all around the country. You know, if you've got it in one place, you can just store your stuff in one place, and it's easy to do. You don't have to move everything around. So it makes sense for them to hold it one place, but, you know, if it were, you know, infinite money, yeah, you'd move it around. Pumpy Heart with the $10 contribution into the prize pool says, join Tetris for the one day on March 21st. Start.gg/1-day. Oh, my phone is blowing up. I'm getting texts. All kinds of texts from Governor Greg Abbott and from Jasmine Crockett and from James Tallarico and Ken Paxton. I'm getting them all. I'm getting all kinds of texts. $219 for SV 197, and I don't know what to do. Lori, Larry David, and Bill Belichick. What? Oh, I don't know what video. What is that video, Lori? Now you're making me look at a video. Oh, the perfect max out from Sidnev. Oh yeah, Sidnev, one of the people to get a perfect max out, or perfect max out pretty much. You can, Sidnev certainly part of the story. So, and there actually is a story. Game Scout has a great video on the subject of the perfect max out, where Sidnev figures prominently. Pumpy Heart says, I vote for the person who texts me least. You guys get texts from candidates? I mean, yeah, it's kind of hard to stop them, really. Dog with one of my favorite VIT setups. I love setting up VITs in exactly that way. $372 for SV, $292 for Dog. Pumpy Heart says you must be very rich. Oh yeah, guys, did you think my texts from those people were because of the election? No, they're just like, they're just in my fave 5, you know. I'm kind of a power broker here, you know. So everybody wants a piece of what I got here. Tetris for SV, 435, 398 for Dog. SV with a Tetris 488. He's one away. He's going to get that one with uncovering that well, 489 into 19. He's going to set up a delayed Vits, get the bar, fill in the Vits. All right, Dog with the adjust for the long bar to get Tetris ready. And yeah, kind of low transitions for these two players, so tricky seed. Tetris SV 613. There's one Dog 511. Tetris Dog 590. There's a dirty triple SV and a regular Tetris 702. So SV is in the lead in score. He's ahead by Dog 10 or 11 lines. And Tetris is here worth, 28,400. What? How do numbers work? Place value, anyone? What? So, if you give Dog those lines back as Tetris's, it's a lot closer. Tetris for Dog 701. There's one SV 768. Doug clean SV, one row off the bottom, getting a Tetris 806, level 24. Now Tetris is worth 30,000 on that level. Tell them I'll vote for whoever donates the most to the prize pool. Oh no, that would corrupt democracy, Tandis. Dirty Tetris SV 880. 883 for Dog. And Dog back by 12 lines. SV waiting on a bar getting. There's a dirty. And he skims and looking for another dirty. There it is, SV. And he's set up again. And he's got to plug the well just before getting it. And he really is waiting for that dirty, but he's not going to get it. So he's going to complicate his board a little bit, maybe too much before 29. He's got 4 lines to go, and that left side is a problem. And he'd love to get a long bar over there. And he does to get a dirty. He's into 29. So now he's got to fight this down. And it is, that left side bar, and he's not going to be able to fix that. That is a top out for SV at A08. Dog is good at A96. Dog going to take game number 2 and go up 2 games to none. Tayo says more chat spoils this stream than normal. Just don't read chat, watch the games. Oh, I should do, Wallvant, I should do that. Let me try that, Wallvant. That would be a good thing for me to try. EE4B86. EE4B86. Dan V says, it's funny because YouTube comments complain about spoilers, but we get spoiled watching live anyway. Yeah, true. Somalian captain with a good idea. Just block the players. Did the pieces go in? Or did I give the pieces? I did. Yeah, EE4B86. Okay, good. Yeah, just block the players. It's like, take your destiny in your own hands. All right, well, familiar position for SV right now, down 2 games to none. He was just that way in his previous match against Dengler, and he came back to win it with 3 games in a row. See what he can do here against Dog, who is going for match point, looking to punch his ticket into the semifinals. 3-2-1 Tetris. These two have faced each other a lot of different times. One of those times was in, as we mentioned, CTWC of 2023. The other one was CTWC 2024. Their first meeting for CTM was all the way back in Mega Masters of 2022. That was the first of our annual championships. That was in round 1. And yeah, they played in round 1. Dog eventually made it to the finals in that tournament. Fractal was the winner. But yeah, so early exit, an early tough matchup there for SV in round 1, hitting Dog in round 1. $198 for SV, 98,000 for Dog early on in game number 3. They also met in Mega Masters in 2025. Of course, Dog went to the finals in that one and won it. Dog and SV met in the round of 8. Tetris for Dog, 167, 248 for SV. Abby Normal with the $10 contribution to the prize pool. Thank you, Abby Normal. That gets us up to 2046.78. 2046.78. Thank you. Tetris Dog 241 345 SV. Tetris for Dog, he's at 357. And a clean board. SV with a bunch of gaps in the board. This might allow Dog to cut into this lead a bit. Comteniarch. I have no. What are you talking about? Farming interactions? I don't get it. What do you mean? I don't get it. Dirty Tetris SV 530. So SV 600K transition is on the table. Tetris for Dog, 517. 578 for SV. He's got a dirty Tetris ready and waiting. That would take him into 600K. He gets it. It's dirty. Doesn't matter. Score is just the same. Dirty Tetris should be worth more. And SV is in at 626. You should get, you should get 100 extra points on a Tetris for every Mino. Every extra Mino that's on the board. So you get the normal amount for a Tetris, but for every spare Mino on the board that doesn't get Tetrised away, you get another 100 points. So you're trying to keep your board not even dirty, but just like probably the optimal would be to just, set up for 2 or 3 Tetrises on top of one another. Like column 10, just 12 rows deep, well. And that would actually tend to mitigate against scaling, I think. Because you got to keep your board lower later, so you'd get fewer bonus points. I don't know. I'll think about it. I don't know how to make that work technically. Tetris for Dog 750 to 858 for SV. Vandy Challenge is a good STM mode. Kingsman, you want to do STM Vandy Challenge? I mean, we can't name it after me though. That would be very egotistical for me to name an entire event after myself. Wouldn't it be weird to name? Let me ask the let me ask the organizer of Kingsman's Tetris Friendlies. Would it be egotistical for me to name an event after myself? All right, Tetris for Dog 884, 990 for SV. Like, yeah, it should be called the Vince Clemente Classic Tetris World Championship, right? Name it after yourself. Why not? 987 for Dog, B29 for SV. So SV with the 1.2, I think, into 29. And Dog looking for a 1.1, but he's going to have to take some birds. Oh, SV's left side is a problem. That is going to be a top out for SV. Chase down target, Dog, C90. C90 is the target. He's got a lot of time to do it. C90 is the target. And he's just going to try and keep this low. Tetris goes in, C27. It's like 2 away. All right, Dog is set up. Can take the burns. He can afford a lot of burns. But he'll take the Tetris if the game gives it to him, but it does not appear to be giving it to him, so he's just going to do it the old-fashioned way, singling and all that. C90. And yeah, this is, I mean, I think this is kind of what Dog lives for. I think Dog loves chasing these down. And that is going to do it. Dog is good in game number 3. So a great run for SV. You know, seed upset, bracket upset for SV. Dangler, you know, reverse sweep in that round of 16, made it into the top 8, so got into the prize pool, so that's good. So GG's to you, SV. You played great. Sorry your hand issues continue to plague you, but you know, and your pads, of course, amazing. If I could send you some pads, I would send you some. But all right, GG's SV. Dog, you are the winner, and you will be representing the blue bracket in the round of 16. So GG's to you, dog. There he is. There he is. Free 40 characters on trophies. Yep, indeed. Well, let's go ahead and report this. We'll show you all the brackets. We'll show you what the situation is. And it's a fairly familiar situation. Fairly familiar. But yeah, SV played great. I mean, SV was really, really good. He's not going to make it into the semifinals, which means he's not going to make it into Masters. So we got to find out if he actually wants to play or not. We'll give you the option, SV, if you want to withdraw, you can. That is fine. Or you can stick it out, play in futures, man. Whatever you want to do. But yeah, just tell me if SV, if you could. Well, I'll ping you, but you just gotta let me know if you want to withdraw. Yeah, you can withdraw. That's fine. Yeah, we'll withdraw you. Not a problem. Okay, let's go ahead and show you the bracket. And it's not updated, so we'll refresh it, and it will be. So, Seed 1, Seed 13 will be playing in the semifinals. Who won Meme Dangler? Meme Dangler was not a match. It was Meme versus Dog and Dengler versus SV. Dog won and SV won. So neither of those players won. You got the exact two wrong players. So we just got one more match to do to fill out our semifinals. Don't know when that's going to be yet. I think that's being worked on. I think they're working on scheduling that, when that's going to be. Actually, SV, are you able to withdraw yourself? It should still be open. It's actually easier if you do it. Like, just go to the website and do it. It should still be open. But anyway. So yeah, Blue Scooty versus Dog. And then Sidnev versus TBD. Yeah, if you can't do it, let me know. Oh, you don't see a button? All right, well, I'll go take a look. Maybe withdrawal might be closed, actually. We'll see. So thanks, everybody who hung out today. It was a good time. Thanks to the subs, Pumpy Heart and Sidnev. One of those, I think they're both gift subs. Memberships from K9. Oh no, from Dano, sorry. I always get you two mixed up. Yeah, cousin Avi gifted to Sidnev, thank you. And Pumpy Heart continuing the K9 sub. Dano222 also gifted memberships to Hephaestus, the god of what, Smiths or whatever, or fire, I don't know. Colonel, M-Jack, Journo, Billy, Husky, Josh, Hoopek, Guardian, G Garzona, K9 watching Tetris, RXS, also with bits and a raid. So thank you for that. Prize pool is up to 2046. Thank you to those of you who contributed this stream. Abby Normal, Pumpy, Hilbert. appreciate y'all. And of course, Madelsberger, this month's hero, so appreciate you. And do not appreciate Kingsman. Thank you. Patrons, thank you. Patreon.com/monthly Tetris. Scott Gray, Jane, Window, Kane, Tech, Madelsberger, N Dog, Mr. Brain, Corporal Jr., Troy, Dan, Kim, M, Cat, Java T, Jason, Sunny, Mila. Thank you. And yeah, that was a good stream. Great matches. As you know, as this match, all these matchups promised, great matches, and we got them. So good. It's gonna do it for me now. I don't know if I'll be back on tonight. I have some homework to do, but if I get my homework done early, maybe I'll come on and check some more quals for y'all. Kingsmen, have a great night. And then there are people streaming, and I'm gonna go see who they are. But first, we're gonna end this fun for YouTube. I don't know when any follow-ups are gonna be. There's no other Tetris on the schedule right now. It's all being scheduled and worked on. So as soon as we know, you guys can look on the Discord calendar. You need a bedtime story? All right, I'll see if I can get my homework done early. Should only take a couple hours. All right, take care, YouTube. See you guys later. Bye bye. And Twitch.